Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for combos.
Let's see how long the opponent lets us do cool things.
Triggers. What is happening? Commanders.
In my opinion, the most broken deck you're gonna see. Monkey!
This is Historic Brawl.
Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB. The format is Historic Brawl. The commander is the king of the Oathbreakers. This is a weird and complicated commander that says whenever it's the target of a spell, it phases out, and when it comes back, it creates another spirit. It also affects other spirits on the battlefield with that phases out thing. So is it a spirit deck? No, actually, this is a fantastic, what would you say, Voltron deck? Equipment deck. It really is. You put a sword on this thing and it closes quickly because that is not a spell that targets it. It's an ability. So you get a sword on this and the opponent's spot removal that usually would deal with an equipped creature doesn't work. So that's the general idea of the deck. Put a sword on the king and otherwise control the opponent and make sure we get card advantage from our cards. So you'll see some sweet equipments like Shadow Spear also hanging out and Soul Stealer Axe to give our king of the Oathbreakers all the power it needs. One of my favorites is Pact Weapon as well. So it's kind of a weird Voltron mixed with control. Let's dive in. Let the oath breaking begin. This hand does a little bit of ramp, discard, and removal. Let's keep it. We're against Thalia and the Gitrog monster, a very dangerous commander when built correctly. We'll see what kind of a list they are running because it can go in a lot of different ways. That is a cool curve-filling draw to drop the Shadow Spear on turn 2. And we'll see if the opponent ramps on turn 2 like they're supposed to. When you keep a hand on the draw, you usually think, do I have ramp in this hand? Or can it somehow interfere with the opponents? And they're just passing the turn. You could have Mana Tithe. Should we be concerned about Mana Tithe? We can play around it pretty much for free. Let's play the Mind Stone. Resolve nice and easy. So I could have played the Kang. But let's drop Undercity Plunder on them. A Plains. Would you like to discard something else? A Plains. Okay, well, that means our Go for the Throat's a lot better, because sometimes when they play a Thalia, they just hit their extra land drop and then cast Thalia and the Gitrog again. It will be harder to do if they just discarded 2 land. Thought sees me. Never mind. Go for the Throat. Goodbye. A lot of removal in the deck we can draw, but there's also a lot of land we might just draw into as well. That's a problem. All right, dig up. They keep the land coming. Weird. Very weird keep for them. They did nothing on turn 2. And they played this portal. And then they discarded 2 land. They dug up a land. And they Thoughtseized on turn 3, making me think they drew the Thoughtseize. And we top deck land. Gross. I'm not going to equip the Shadow Spear. Maybe I'm supposed to protect it, sort of, but I guess if they target the spear, they just target the spear. I might actually sack this Mind Stone. The only 7 mana card, I think there's Kaya and there's Breach that I could draw into. This is usually where the Gitrog comes down, and it is. Yeah, let's see what we draw. ECD. It's a good one. It's a very good one. Heartless Act. All right. So getting ECD down and getting the trigger to kind of tax their spells is nice. If something happens to the king, we can get it back. Invasion? Stop it! My Heartless Act. All right, do I get to my Shadow Spear now? Draw another land. Ugh. All right, no card advantage, lots of lands. It's up to this king of the Oathbreakers, and it's a long, long road to victory. But it is a hard card to deal with. That's an expensive Into the North. We like that. And that's it for their turn, so they're under pressure. Nothing in the graveyard, so ECD Chapter 3, another land. Oh, I'm feeling the pressure here. I'm feeling the pressure. We need a good top deck. The opponent still has cards in hand, and given the ramp, I'm guessing they're powerful. Yep. All right. Good news about this Heartless Act, though. Let's see. What did they choose? Artifacts, creatures, enchantments. Yep. Okay, so. Destroy target creature with no counters on it. Target. Phase it out. And this is what's awesome with the equipment version. Your equipment attached to the creature phases out. Malachor Rebirth can save it again. And that's the idea. We've got to keep saving it. I have the feeling they have something else too, because that was kind of a face-up play. They knew about the Heartless Act. Thalia. So we could exile this to make another spirit, but it enters tapped. So it's not good enough. The March. Excellent. I can deal with Thalia. Opponent goes to 1. Pow pow. 45 to 1. I think we're in a good spot. And that will do it. Wow. Yeah, just basically playing off the top there and somehow soloing with the king and a Shadow Spear. We're taking on Saruman of many colors. We're on the play. We've got Liliana. We've got Black Market Connection. Yeah, this hand could do things. Fiend's Tower. Plenty of removal. Just not plenty of targets so far for us. But if the opponent ramps here, Fragment Reality could be very good. Esper Sentinel, never mind. We found a target. So I could use this Swords. The opponent might not play many creatures. Or I could use Fragment Reality, and then they won't hit anything. I think having seen the Sentinel, I can hold Fragment Reality for a mana rock. Maybe I'm wrong about that, though. Let's just use it. We know if we hit a 1-drop with it, they usually get nothing out of it. Connections. See if they have an answer. Fragment. Well, I get something for that. It's the Bowmasters. Good little critter. And the opponent passes. They could counter the king here. Swing in. See what they've got. I think I just go for it. They could have Wrath of God. They probably do play Wrath of God. Make them have it. Make them have a counter or a Wrath. Okay. Well, Wash Away was going to get us somehow. Packed Weapon, huh? That resolved.
This is my home, and I don't appreciate you won't be outsmarting me.
Let's see how the opponent likes dropping things off. Breach the Multiverse in the bin. They're very close to a Saruman, but Liliana doesn't care. Okay, they're looking at my hand, which gives us the opportunity to Legion of Ashes the Cruelty, which I think is a big misstep. Yeah. I guess they see that. And then the Lily can kill the Saruman when it comes down. Still a pretty early scoop from them. On the draw against Tyvar, the Jubilant Brawler, Elf Ball. This is where Noxious Grasp looks really cool in the deck. We keep it because no matter what, we can flicker or phase out our king with it. But it's really cool when Noxious Grasp can hit like a green planeswalker from the opponent. We also have Search for Glory, possibly the One Ring. At least make sure we don't run out of cards. Our opponent has a Leaf Guild Elder. I think we let him play a Tyvar and blow it up. I don't know, do we? They don't have black mana yet. Let's see what they do. I know Bolt the Bird, but there might be something better. Yep, they never didn't have it. All right, so I think they plan to use the plus on that Elder. If they don't have the Elder, they'll use the minus. We can wait for the targeting.
This will make a thrilling tale.
Yep, target swords. Untap, grasp.
Don't lose hope, friends.
Bang, bang. So no elves and no Tyvar going into turn 4 feels good. Scrappy. Maybe it's not an elf deck so much as a combo deck. We could duress them and find out. I think we're supposed to get king down though. Could be bad if they somehow have a way to deal with it, but it's a tough one to deal with. And now we have a way to attack Tyvar. The plan is intact, to get the king down and give the king a sword. Wow, Shadowheart. Pierce Empath, what is going on? After busting out the rope, what is the opponent up to? This is for Craterhoof? Oh, whiff? How? Now I'm confused. Before, I was just merely bamboozled. I'm a little worried that they must have like the Craterhoof in their hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think they can play it. Let's sword up. Why not? Seems good. We had a black source. Maybe we duress them too. All right, just some land. So Shadowheart specializes. We'll find out. I think it's just like a stats boost. It does gain lifelink. Okay. They do have the land. Here's Tyvar.
I have arrived.
And the mill whiffs. It's all land. And they scoop. I really wanted to duress them. I really want to see what's cooking with that. Ah, this hand makes me so sad. I'm reprieve. We're gonna draw the black source. We're gonna draw the black source. Surely they wouldn't give them turn 1 elf if they didn't give me a black source. Out. Out, I say. Okay, ramp into ramp, cool. We on the move. I guess I'll save this Dark Ritual for next turn. Play an Eldest Reborn or a Kaya. Oh my goodness. Back, back, I say. The grasp. The plunder. How to do it. Dark Ritual. Kaya. Exile. Fight them off at every turn. I'll just kill everything you ever play. How about that? Augur into land? Not off the top. That's good. Tangled Veil. Alright. All these discard effects, but we have to kill the Augur. Mana is gonna get us. We drew 1 swamp. Will it be enough? No! Come on! Come on! How much more of a perfectly just BS draw is that? Ow! Questing Beast. Alright, let's go. Let's tear up their hand and then wrath them. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Just gonna absolutely carve your hand to whittle bits and wrath you. Kogla down. You gonna keep that Cobra? Nice. And I get a land. Okay, it's fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. That is such... Okay. You know, it's fine. It's like they drew a land. Still got 2 turns till attack. You know, they won't draw the land for that, will they? Never. Never gonna happen, right? All right, off the top. Hold on to your butts. Come on. Deck. All right, Alex. Come on, how did they do that?
Welcome to Witherbloom College. Well, darn. Looks like you flunked out.
All right, there's a land. Kind of an off turn while they make a free 5/5. Plus, Blood on the Snow. What have I got in the graveyard? I've got a Kaya. And I do have the, yeah, I've got this. Okay, that's a snow-covered forest in their deck. Let's punish them. All right, destroy all creatures. Epic. Get it? Now, do they top the untapped land and somehow wreck both of my planeswalkers? Let's see them do it. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's the thing. All right, plussies. Was looking for a nice cheap removal spell. Anguish Unmaking counts. But then I can't play the Roddick and put a counter on it. But I've got to do it, right? Oh, I have the curse. I have the curse. Yeah, well, let's take the Unmaking. If they hit land... Yeah.
Come on, there's got to be something useful.
Oh, wait, cancel. All right. If they hit land, they can't get through the curse.
Here, let me help.
Curse Itali. Primal Conqueror. Absolutely, I curse that card. Land. All right, next turn, maybe. Beanstalk Giant. All right. Minus Onyx.
It was going to die eventually anyway.
Nope. Do not minus Kaya. Nice try, though. Second counter attack. See what we get. Cav of Night. Can't cast it. Order of the Midnight, sure. Let's go for it. Actually, no. Max pressure. Pressure this game, make it end. Hang in there. All right, they can't top deck the Itali. Because they're 2 mana short. Yes! We defeated the red squad. Max content achieved. On the play, Bowmasters into connections into maybe sword stuff. I don't know. Mira, Soul of the Accord. Dangerous. Very dangerous when the puppet enters Scry 1. It might just be an all little creature deck if you've got room for the puppet. That's one you don't see every day. They can exile it and turn it into a 1/1 human. It just becomes a real boy. Also, Imara, I think I said Emiria. Imara, Soul of the Accord, 2/2. Whenever it becomes tapped, create a 1/1 white soldier with lifelink. Would you like to attack me, opponent? No? All right, well, here's my Bowmasters. Ping. So if they draw extra cards, oh, that's good. Is it? Is it good? I really want to play the black market. And I think I should. I don't think I give up my turn 3 play for the removal here. Let them have a 1/1. Figure it out from there. Rude. I was going to use that. So if they send Imara over, do I double block their commander? I think I do. I can pay 4 for that thing. Play the arena. See if they have another solution to my card draw. They keep checking my card draw. This will be a very tough game. The Queen. Whenever... If one or more creature tokens would be created, those plus a 1/1 are made instead. That could be the commander. All right, if we go for the swords, they'll respond by using the puppet. Let's hold. And then they'll get extra for their puppet, whereas if we're patient, we might get that puppet. Let's play the king. Here it comes. All right, so in response to the ability, we exile this. Surge of Salvation! Sneaky. Opponent with all the tricks in this one. And a chariot. Oh god, we're about to lose bad. We're going to lose very bad. Okay, need to draw some good cards here, not just lands. Liliana's a good card, but there's too many of them. The Aganjo on the Chariot helps, but then we do nothing with the rest of our mana. We've got to play the Dreadhorde General. Hope for the best. Maybe if they send creatures in this direction, we have a chance.
Good, mindless minion.
Board wipes. Hello. Hello, board wipes. Paging board wipes.
If I have to light the way, I will.
It's really good. Opponent thinking really hard with that attack. They're not thinking at all. Let's block there, block there. We want our creatures to die, draw board wipe. Right? And then we have 2 turns to also solve our own Phyrexian Arena problem. Wow, land. It's really great. Okay. I see how it is. I see how it is, deck. 100 cards does tend to add some variance. On the draw against Nethroi, Apex of Death. Reanimator, Commander. Still, I don't know if I've ever lost to this Commander. Let's see if today's the day. I have a streak to keep alive, and the King of the Oathbreakers, well, you seem like you want to let me down. You play like you want to let me down. Every game, I feel more and more like you're out to let me down. So, let's see. Let's find out. Put it to the test. Cultivate. No. Never. Denied. Also, sometimes that's just lethal, so we try it. Drawing a lot of land. Don't know if I want to play this tapped, because we're like, draw 1 more land and we never need to. It slips right by our defenses, doesn't it? Do we play the king? The opponent could play an Elspeth Conquers Death and really punish us. But I think we just go for it. Make him have the solution to this card that's kind of hard to solve. It has to be like a board wipe or like an Elspeth Conquers Death. Something where the ability does the heavy lifting. Shieldred, cool. Die. Snap that off. All right. Play this, and hold up protection. Begin the march of the Shadow Spear to victory. Arwen. Indestructible counters. I can make things lose indestructible. It's not the end of the world. Doesn't have lifelink until it removes the counter and puts down another creature. But you're not a human, so there could be mutation. Swords, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Have a spear, King of the Oathbreakers. They got something. If they target this, let's see. They could. It might phase out the Shadow Spear, and that could matter because of the indestructible, but I have a swords. Really not sure what happens if they target it. Seen a lot of confusion around this card. Any and all comments that you've said about how I should play King of the Oathbreakers, you should make absolutely sure you understand how the card works. TGB, put a bunch of instants in your deck that draw you cards like Defiant Strike. Well, when you cast that targeting King of the Oathbreakers, you don't get to draw a card. Just phases out and fizzles. TGB, put auras in your deck. Yeah, that doesn't work out very well either. Midnight Reaper is the play. Okay. That is a play you can make. More card draw, but more life loss. Currently no way to really gain life. She does put a lifelink counter on a creature. We should be able to deal with it. So Iganjo is a channeled ability. It actually does hit the king, so them playing that is, I think, a big deal for us. And I am fine taking some damage for a while to make sure that my removal spell lands exactly where it needs to. The Lancers, sweet. I think we're going to go get the king a sweet sword. I think that's the play. I can end this game quickly. As much as I love the One Ring, this is a little bit of a race. And there is a sword that knows how to race. I'm going to hold this because we can possibly use the March of Wretched Sorrow. We can exile the Malika Rebirth to the March and march for 2 if necessary. Baleful Mastery on the Lancer, sure. You got it. Down to 10. So this is, if they don't gain life this turn, and they still have their arena, and the sword attaches to the king and it hits them, that could do it. Let's see what they do. Savior, sure. The March isn't that good now, but it can still protect the king. So can Malika Rebirth. Alright, they're moving the counter to try to put Indestructible here and Lifelink. Yeah. Now they have 2 Lifelinkers. Yeah, the Savior really helps there. We can make them lose Indestructible, but then we don't have the mana left. We'll be just fine with the Eternal Wanderer next turn. Necropanther, okay. Keep it coming. Playing so careful. Esper Sentinel. No protection up for the Wanderer because I didn't play the Rebirth last turn. Will that bite me? Should we even care? Should we just go for this and have swords up? Probably. Equips. It's a lot of damage. Up to 31. Whenever this mutates, return a creature card mana value 3 or less. Not really there, is it? The Arwen is being deceptively strong. Whoa, Strider, huh? Yeah, sure. See what you do. Sure. Heroic intervention, of course. Well, I wish I had gotten something out of them that would have, you know, actually been affected by the Eternal Wanderer, so I didn't feel so bamboozled, but here we are. Let's leave black open. Hello.
I've made it.
Time to
just
make
in
choices. Let's see what the opponent does in response. They have a Woe Strider. They could sack like the most compelling choices, like the Savior. The Goat for sure. Definitely sack the Goat. Careful though, they have a Reaper. They can't let their life total go too low. I'm gonna deal them 9. Actually, do they want to sack that Reaper? Maybe they do. It's gonna get close. And they're doing it.
My blade has no equal.
Now they get the net. Oh, they shouldn't have given up. They get the Nethroi. Mutate, get it all back. Because I don't have a black card. They should not have given up there. Atraxa goes first. But we've got the Grim Tutor. Let's see if we can pull off an upset here. This has got to be like the toughest matchup. But you never know. You never know what you can achieve. Signet. We should be playing the king on curve. And they've got a Mind Stone, so they're not going to counter it. And then we can follow with a Kaya potentially. Need a sword for the king. We have a Grim Tutor that might be able to solve that, but it also might have to solve Atraxa. That's pretty good. I'm sure the opponent feels great about that. Let's see if we can change their tune.
If the job is wrong, I change the terms.
No attack though feels bad. But Soon's intervention can hit the Mind Stone and maybe something else and slow them down. Grim Tutor might get cursed just to put Atraxa off. No sense in attacking because they had protection from the king. Sad robot. They missed their land drop. That's pretty big. All right, counter here. We want to defend the king. We want to defend Kaya. This is an important turn. I also want this to resolve. I think that's the play. So, destroy target artifact, seek, knights, 3 life. Here's the artifact. Here's the player. The knights will block the solemn. And this will attack. Bind, you. Oh, they got rid of Kaya. No blocks. Wow, the opponent, you're going to take some damage for that. They're still low on mana. No Atraxa next turn. Let's play the Mind Stone. Play the axe. Equip. This will seek us a 3-drop. Might be a sword. It's an arena. All right, let's play out the tome. I doubt they'll give me something worth Heartless Acting. Land. Getting really close to Atraxa time. Edict. No! Oh, that's so good. Oh. But, wait. Oh, that could have gone to my hand. Why did I choose the command zone? I forgot about the Kaya counter. Anguish Unmaking deals with the robot so we can keep the pressure on. Let's keep it. All right, we'll recover. We got this. We can do it. I think the opponent has a counter spell of some type. Infernal Grasp. Did we play a land this turn? I don't think so. Let's see if we hit. We don't. Six mana. What do you got? No, not the Dark Ritual. Oh, I was gonna Grim Tutor a Curse of Silence. Okay, okay. That's 6. That's not 7. They used it to play a Lotus and a Teferi.
Time for a complex plan. Let's improvise.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Okay. My strategy is still alive somehow. But I'd have to get rid of this Gilded Lotus too. Oh, I don't know if I can do that. And the Planeswalker. I can attack down the Teferi because I can kill this. Still feels like they have a counter though. Sure. All right, so we can't Grim Tutor this turn. So Atraxa's going to come down. Can't tutor up a little pact negation, can I? What a turn.
Really should have seen that coming.
All right, we've got removal for the Atraxa. Let's see what they can do with it. Come on. I mean, come on. Come on. Just... Come on, dude.
Incoming transmission.
Cool kids, come in, cool kids. You're cool so you can hear this. We don't have much time. Join me at CovertGoBlue HQ. Follow the coordinates on your screen to CovertGoBlue HQ. CovertGoBlue HQ is your ultimate destination for everything CGB. Get your playmats. Get your shark tokens. And get the first look at all new merchandise that CGB releases. There's even more that's on the way. Gear up with the only merch that's 100% certified by the one in Best of One. At the coolest place for the cool kids, CoolStuffInc.com. Head to CoolStuffInc.com/CGB. I'll see you at CovertGoBlue HQ. That's CovertGoBlue HQ.